All right, welcome back. It's good to have you here. So today what we're going to learn about is the benefits of the insurance industry. When is the best time to become a life insurance agent? Listen to this and you're going to learn why now just may be the best time to become a life insurance agent. I'll see you in the training. No, the insurance industry tends to do well during a recession. So from all indications, it looks like we will have a recession either this year or sometime before June of next year. What that means is that you as an insurance agent, your business is going to get good. Your business will improve. Why? Because during a recession, people tend to want to put their money somewhere safe. And insurance is one of the few safe places people can put their money during a recession. So again, more than likely we will have a recession. This is why you need to get your life insurance license as soon as possible. Okay, as soon as possible, you need to get your life insurance license. Now let's talk about the economy quickly. So I don't know if you pay attention to the jobs report, but the jobs report came out a few days ago and it was bad. So everyone is saying that we're going to have a recession. Now, if you know anything about the economy, you know that when there's a recession, you have a few things that happen. Number one, people lose jobs, right? So if you're just depending on your regular 9 to 5 right now, and you only have one source of income, I tell you right now that you're depending on a very broken state, because that one source of income can be gone anytime. You're more likely to lose your job in a recession than at any time. So that's issue number one. Number two, the good news is that when the economy is doing bad, when there's a recession, good news is there are a lot of industries that are affected. So the real estate industry will be affected. The retail industry will be affected. The tourism industry will be affected. A lot of industries will be affected. The IT industry will be affected. One of the few industries that's not affected during a recession is the insurance industry, especially the life insurance industry, right? Why? Because life insurance is one of the few safe investments, even though for your exam, life insurance is not an investment, but technically it is. It's one of the few places you can put your money and don't have to worry about losing money during a recession, right? So you'll notice that during a recession, especially people who are financially literate, they're going to start to put their money in life insurance. That's one. Other two, people who have retirement accounts, people who have 401ks, they have mutual funds, IRAs, stocks, and all those things. Those people will start to lose money. So they want safe place to put the money. So now they'll start to think about putting the money in a fixed index account, in an IRA, in a fixed index account, which is an insurance product. So when you have your insurance license, that gives you the opportunity to sell fixed index life insurance, right? So people can roll over their 401k into their fixed index life insurance. This is something that you don't know. So when you get your license, yes, you have your life insurance license, but that life insurance license allows you to sell more than just life insurance, right? So one of the things you can sell is fixed index annuities. And during a recession, a lot of people will roll over their retirement account, their 401k, their IRAs, all those things to a fixed index annuity. Some people will cash out their stocks, right? Because during a recession, the stock market does bad, right? People are losing money in the stock market. So people will sell their stocks and put that money in a fixed index annuity. A fixed index annuity on average will give you about 5% return guarantee, which is not bad, and if you have a 401k, you can roll over your 401k into your fixed index annuity and be able to take out all of that money tax-free. So you don't have to pay tax on your 401k, right? So the point I'm trying to make is for you guys who want to get your life insurance license, this is a very good time to get into the insurance industry. Very, very good time to get into the life insurance industry. It's never late. So I would say get in now while you can. Now, is it everyone who succeeds? No, like anything in life, right? Not everyone succeeds. Take any profession, right? Not everyone succeeds, right? So you have people who don't succeed, people who don't. But if you go about it the right way, over the next 3 to 9 months, you can make a lot of money. Think about how many people you know who have 401ks, and those people get laid off, right? But their 401k is there and they're losing money on it. Think about family members you know who are about to retire and they have all their money in 401k. But I'm going to give you guys a real life example. One of my late uncles, may his soul rest in peace, he passed away last year, right? May his soul rest in peace. But this was during COVID-19. And we know that there was a recession during COVID. So this is someone who was just a few years away from retirement. And he had like $300,000. In one of his 401k accounts, he had $300,000 there. But during the COVID-19 pandemic, because you know that there was a recession, a lot of companies laid people off, the retail industry was affected, the stock market was affected, people who were in the IT industry were affected. So he lost, he called me one day and he was so scared, like, oh my God, I just lost $30,000 just in one day from my 401k account. I was like, 30,000, that is a lot. That's like 10% of your account value going like that. So I told him about fixed index annuity, how you can roll over your 401k and don't lose a penny, and you can be able to withdraw 10% of that money tax free. He was like, oh, well, I don't want to transfer my 401k or roll over my 401k. I'm going to wait until later. 2 months later, he went to check his account, and his account value had dropped from 300,000 to like 210,000. So he had lost like $90,000 in a span of 2 months. So he got panicked and he called me. I was able to help him to roll over his 401k into a fixed index annuity. And when he rolled it over, he stopped losing money, because a fixed index annuity guarantees you 5% interest without having to lose any money. And guess what? I made that transfer. I did that rollover, and I made around $11,000. No, well, $11,780. So let's say about $12,000. Just that one transaction. How many people do you know who have 401ks out there? How many people do you know who have stocks out there? When the market starts to do bad, perform poorly, those people need to roll over their money, right? They need to put their money in a safe place. How many people do you know who are about to retire who need a safe place to put their money, right? And people start to look for safety during a recession. So the point I'm trying to make is, you are in the good, if you're thinking about becoming a life insurance agent, go ahead and take that leap of faith. As I said, not everybody succeeds in the insurance industry. And like anything else, whether it's sports, whether it's business, it's just the nature of the game, right? Not everyone will succeed, but you are better off, it's a better risk to take than just depending on your 9 to 5. Because when there's a recession, people lose jobs. People lose jobs. And I want to tell you right now, if you do not have a second source of income, if all you're depending on is your job and you don't have any source of income, I want you to ask yourself one question, right? Ask yourself this one question. What happens to me if I lose my job tomorrow? And you may have the best job in the world, right? You may love your job, love your coworkers, love your supervisor, but companies lay people off all the time. Companies go bankrupt. So what if your company lays you off tomorrow through no fault of your own? How will you pay your bills? Have you considered that? So if you have a second source of income, even if it's not big enough to equal your regular job, but at least that can serve as a cushion until you find something else. And life insurance can be that. The average commission for a life insurance policy is around $1,000. My biggest commission from a sale, my largest commission by far was $32,000. And that was a few years ago. That was from a single sale. So if you're listening here, if you've watched me a couple of times, it's no mistake. Maybe this is the universe trying to remind you that you've been thinking about studying and getting your life insurance license. Maybe this is the time to do it. And if that's what you're thinking about, you are in the right place. I can help you to get your life insurance license. I've helped about, I can't even count the number of people I've helped. I've helped many people across all 50 states, not just pass the insurance licensing exam, but to get into the insurance industry and to succeed. So if that's something you're thinking about, I urge you to book a free consultation with me. Time waits for no man, right? Time waits for no man. Whether you like it or not, 2026 will come. But what will you have to show for 2025, right? So if you've been thinking about it, getting your license, this is now the time to get started. So this is one of my books. I'm an author. For those of you who just joining for the first time, I've been in the insurance industry for more than 10 years. I've authored several books. This is one of my books. I've authored several insurance textbooks. You can click the link in bio. You can get that book. But if you want to book a one-on-one free consultation with me, again, check my link in bio. And you can book a 30-minute free consultation with me, and I can help you to get started. All right, so thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube or if you're listening on the podcast, thank you very much. We are doing something amazing here. Our pass rate is 98%. So 98% of our students pass their life insurance exam with flying colors. The national pass rate is 50%. Last year, 200,000 people failed their life insurance exam. And some of those people who failed, some of them studied for up to 2 months. Some of them have a master's degree. So they didn't fail because they didn't study hard enough. They didn't fail because they were dumb. No, they failed because they didn't know the system, right? They didn't follow the system. And to pass this life insurance exam, there's a system. The good news is we've cracked that code to pass your life insurance exam. As I said, our pass rate is 98%. We've helped students pass their life insurance, people who have even failed their exam up to 7 or 8 times. They've come to us, we've helped them pass. We've helped people as young as 18 years old pass their life insurance exam, people as old as 67 years old pass their life insurance exam, people from almost every single state, from Washington to New Jersey, New York, California, you name it, all across the United States of America. We have helped people pass their life insurance exam, and you will be our next success story. So if you don't want to fail your exam, like 200,000 people last year failed their life insurance exam, then book a one-on-one consultation. That consultation is free, or you could just click the link in the description and sign up for one of our membership programs or sign up for our self-study. Until next time, we wish you all the best on your life insurance exam, and we wish you a successful insurance career.